Universe bless. Another day. Last of the day, y'all. Get my last ride in with y'all. I decided to go live one more time. Because why? Because I spoil y'all. Spoil y'all, giving y'all all this silver foxtivity. How y'all doing? What it is, representing from the ATL, it's Joseph R. Wheeler III, artist, founder, president of the ONYXCON Foundation. I love sunsets. I love this golden time of day. Love it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that sun. It's different at this time of day. Yes, it is. Got another video. I just need to edit it and see if I can get that out for y'all today. But I gotta add some images to it. Some AI development I've been wanting to do for a minute. I got so many ideas I'm using AI for now that just blows my own mind how much I'm able to do with it when I really maximize it and give it prompts that really work for me. And I still want to get to the point where I can afford one of the pay-as-you-go, like monthly plan situations. So I don't have any limitations, because right now I got the free plan. Oh gosh, I knew he was gonna do that. Coming straight over on me at the same time. What you doing, man? At the same time, ain't nothing worse than two people both coming over into a lane at the same time. Damn. And he wasn't even looking to see me. I saw him. I was like, nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna be able to do it. Not gonna be able to do it. I gotta look that song up. I used to love that damn song. I know it was heavy somebody, because he said, heavy do it. He said, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Some real New York rap type stuff, but that chorus was hilarious. That chorus was hilarious. I used to love that song. Heavy do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Anybody remember that? That's some real old school. You gotta be grown for that. All my lives are for grown folk anyway, just for the record, because I know my channel just attracts everybody. I mean, I'm at a point now, I'm just like, yo, it is what it is. I'm just gonna let y'all know what it's supposed to be regardless. I mean, we do have some family type content. I always say that the vitamin C playlist is just for family, because it's the cute stuff, the little animal videos and stuff like that. And I need to put one together just for the action figures and toys and stuff. So all that's in one folder, one playlist. And then the sneakers has its own playlist right now. So if you're a sneakerhead and you like that content when we do it, it's there. All you gotta do is look under the playlist. We got a lot of it archived. And I admit, I do so much of it, sometimes I forget to push the button and put stuff in the playlist. It's just there. You just have to find it. But I do try more and more to put everything in the right playlist to make it easier on everybody, to find it and do it like that. And I'm realizing from watching other YouTubers that have blown up and got their stuff like really tight with monetization and everything, when you get to a certain size of a channel, like I'm talking about, I don't know, maybe 20,000 would be pretty decent to consider this. 20,000 and up. When you get them kind of numbers and you're doing multi-niche content like I do, and I always say, again, I feel like I am the pioneer of multi-niche, because not only did I coin a phrase, I don't see nobody else using it, so I say I'm the pioneer of that. If you ever see anybody else saying that, hey, they weren't doing it like I'm doing it. There's very few channels on YouTube that claim it. Like outright, like, yes, that's what we do. We bounce all over the place. We got a lot of topics. We stay in our lanes. We got what we do. We have our boundaries. We ain't gonna go outside and be doing just everything, but we do a lot. We got a lot of different categories. One day I'm fishing. One day I'm talking to y'all doing the courier thing and telling y'all my stories about what I've been through and all that. Like my latest video about the surviving the hell of the Amazonian situation. Because I am done, all right? Man, please. There's too much going on with that. Too much going on. I'll break it down in that video. I ain't gonna even get into it now. I've been talking about it all day. I'm gonna give it a rest. I just want y'all to watch the video and enjoy it. learn from it. If you're considering working for them, know the reality before you do it, and get you a therapist. You gonna need one. You need one, period. If I could afford it, I would. I done had therapy before. Ain't nothing shameful about therapy, man. That's one of the greatest gifts for those who are truly the real deal. Because the other thing about that is like picking any other type of doctor. That's a very hit and miss type of thing, but too expensive to be hit and miss. Yet it is. You know what I mean? Like, you can't afford to be. I'm gonna try this one out and see how it goes. Nah, man, them sessions cost too much. We got to be in tune. We got to be synced. For real. But no, you will need a therapist. Messing around with working for that entity. For real talk. But that's why I said the hell with it, man. I gotta move on. I can find a better hustle than this. I ain't got to get caught up in this nonsense. Because I could see where it was going. When you like, this ain't gonna work. This ain't me. This ain't for me. 2 digits up in how we ain't got at least 1 thumbs up. What's going on with y'all today? Is it Monday blues? Y'all too tired? There it is. I mentioned the real one. They didn't show up. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Whoever did that just now, the rest of them need to join you, but you the only one that matter right now. I appreciate you. Whoever you be, thank you. Thank you. Hopefully you've subscribed also. That's what really matters. Watching and subscribing. Watching is more important right now than, I ain't gonna say that. No, I'm still like, subscribing is very important. Because whether you like everything or not, even though it is good that you do that, you need to be watching some stuff after you subscribe. Because that's what we need, the watch time hours. Put up a video the other night, and I want y'all to use that sound bite. It's hard to get people to virally pick up a sound bite. You just never know what people are gonna like. But I said, I want you to use it. I said it in the little clip of this short. I said, I just want to wake up to 4,000 watch hours. I know that resonates with any YouTuber. And I was just in a mood of real, somber, sleepy, frustrated a little bit mood, looking at my numbers like, man, I am so close. Look at this. Look at these numbers. Look at how many people. Look at how much love we get. I mean, check it. I've been watching. I read all my comments. All the ones that matter, because I don't let the trash through. We block the hell out of all that. They think they be talking to you. It's like, do you understand? I never saw that mess. Never see it. All I see is the real ones. All I see is the real ones. And every now and then a goofy, slips through and I, boom, just blast them, knock them right on off. Like it never happened. Like somebody was being negative the other day. Can you believe? Check this out. I don't like talking about negative stuff, but this was almost hilarious how bad it was. I was like, what's wrong with this person? Like, are you just sitting around punching yourself in the face or something? Like, who is this damn angry to say something this stupid? But like, I had a video where I say I met Chase from Paw Patrol. Now, everybody love, if you're an uncle, if you're a parent, if you're any kind of guardian to children, you know Paw Patrol, okay? I had to learn what Paw Patrol was because my nephew loved it. When he was that age, oh my God. That was everything. Paw Patrol was the ish. I mean, like, Paw Patrol was how I got him to go to take a nap. If I told him, hey man, Rubble, want to see you and hang out with you in the dream world, he would be like, that Rubble would work every time, man. It was the cutest dish. So anyway, there's this dog I saw on one of my routes that looked just like Chase, except he was black instead of brown and tan. He's like tan and black, but he had the same patterns in his face, same everything. Perfect little cute dog. I said, that's Chase. So I said, I met Chase, whatever. That video is over 40,000 views. I love it. Y'all off the chain. I appreciate it. It's getting so much love. But some negative jackass that ain't got no life had the nerve to say, it doesn't look like Chase. It just looks like a poor dog with a broken tail. What's wrong with you? You need to get him some help instead of putting him in a video. I was like, what? Huh? Like, first of all, the dog's tail is not broken. It's the way he's made. He's got a real curly tail naturally, and he's got a long tail. And quite frankly, I think idiotic people like that don't understand, that breed tends to be one of the ones that people crop the tails and stuff, but people who don't do that to their animals, don't do the ears and the tail and shit, just let the dog be what it's supposed to be, that's how his tail actually looks. You goof ass motherfucker. I was like, what is wrong with people, man? I'm like, do these people just wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and just like, I hate myself? Like seriously, man, go like I said, get therapy. It's serious. It's not a game. How could you be mad about anything looking at that video? If that video conjures, if that's what came into this person's mind, something's wrong with you. Oh man, it's starting to get too dark to have my shades on. Let all the light in, you know what I'm saying? Let all the light in, trying to take the shades off. It didn't got to that time of day, you know. That wearing shades at night stuff, that's only in movies, people. I have your ass with a headache, trying to see and can't see. So don't wear your sunglasses at night, so you can. Oh my goodness. You know what's funny about that song? I heard a comedian break that down one time. He said, that song is about a stalker. I thought about it, I said, he's right. It's like one of them songs we grew up on. Didn't nobody listen to the lyrics for real. We just listened to the melody and hum along. I wear my sunglasses at night, so I can. You would just drop off right there, that lyric. I can't remember the rest of the exact lyrics, but it's something like, so I can. And like, you're like, this fool is a stalker. He's like following some lady around us. I was like, man, in the history of music, there's been a lot of weird stuff that folk got away with. That's all I can say. You know? It's like I saw another video the other day with the lady who sang the song about, it's the famous house classic. And she talks about, the lady being homeless. The whole song is about a lady who was homeless. It's a very depressing song. But if you ain't paying attention, now that one's one it was too obvious. She says at one point in the lyrics, she's like, 'cause she's homeless, she's homeless. It's like, damn, you ain't hear that? Like, but people by that time, they so far into the groove, they just like, they ain't listening to the lyrics. Oh my goodness. You gotta listen to the lyrics, people. You gotta listen to the lyrics. If there's any lyrics to be listened to, because, you know, we're in the era of sound effects and stupid little quirks. People, skirt, I don't know, skirt. They don't do skirt no more, but that was always my favorite. When Migos came out, the skirt era was hilarious to me. All that tire mashing was absolutely hilarious. Like, why is everybody hitting brakes so hard? What is it? Skirt? That was funny as. I used to look forward to the skirts. The skirt. That was hilarious every time. And then, you know, moved on past that, and now everybody's got their own little weird sounds and stuff, and it just got more and more ridiculous. Well, they ain't playing. They building that thing with the steel frame. I like that. Something been built over there. I was just checking out that process. Yeah, y'all. So the next plan is, and I was talking about this, and I be trying to remember, was I talking about that in a live or, no, that was a video I might put out once I edit it. I was talking about the only thing I might miss in doing courier work about that Amazonian experience, because other than this one thing I'm about to mention, there's nothing else to miss, is the truck. I did like the truck. I like that Rivian. That Rivian is smooth. Anybody who's ever driven it, a new one, because if it's broken down or got problems, then they all, you know, any messed up vehicle is messed up. But if you ever drove a real new one, like I did, man, that thing is smooth. And it can get up too. You know, they don't want you speeding, but if you get on, you know, a place where you can hit 55 and all that, oh, it gets up quick. People talk all that stuff about EV engines. I'm just like, y'all in denial. All I'm convinced is people who don't like electric vehicles, this because they're speed demons that like sound. That's all. They just, yeah, I grew up on, you know, before half of these people, especially if they're young or even born, talking Talking about, I gotta have an engine that's yeah, okay. Well, we used to make those sounds all the time. We were kids playing with our little cars and stuff. And that's all we had. We had them the gas vehicles and diesel and all that stuff. But now there's the era of the EV. Now, I'm not a fan of certain brands. They can keep all them T cars, you know, because they're part of corrupt political situations. They can keep all that BS. But Rivian being its own thing, I haven't heard anything. I mean, I gotta do my research. I admit I don't know a lot about the company, but having rode that thing, I did like it. I did like it. It's hella smooth, and like you can get way more done faster because the key, it literally comes on when you get in it with the key. You don't have to press any on, and it's brilliant actually, because the biggest thing about being a courier is two things: either your car keeps running while you do an order, or you have to keep cutting. In certain places, you got to cut it off for safety. You got to lock it up. You can walk away. You're gonna come back. All of that. But in some cases, I mean, with the way this thing works, I mean, if you're leaving it on, of course, that's wearing out your gas all day. And most of the time, you are leaving it on. And most of the time, you just pull up, hop out, it's still on, get all the order, take it to the door, take the picture, get back in. Every time you doing that though, in a day, and so many rides, and you're driving so long between orders, that'd be the other thing I liked about it. Having a route where most of, you know, it's a million of them. You got freaking 200 things, which is insane. 116 plus packages. That's what I've ever done on any. And I've been doing it was just a side gig, and then when it became the main gig, I've been doing it for a while, y'all. And that'll wear you out. But let's say back to the vehicle, when that thing cuts itself off and cuts on when you get back in, that is so cool. Because it's saving energy. It's like, all right, I'll be here when you get back. You get back, and it make a little noise, it comes back on. I'm like, and I'm talking about ready to go. All you gotta do is tap the little drive and hit that accelerator. Boom, it's off. Smooth, quiet. You know what I mean? But I have a philosophy about people who are real, you know, who have to have a loud vehicle. There's two types of people. There's loud people that want to be noticed because they're not important, and they want to feel important. Because you heard me, you heard my car, you heard my truck, you know, all of that. And then you got the types who, like I said, they're deep into all of that old school gas guzzler culture. The era is ending. It's dying. Because if everybody could feel what I felt when you drive a smooth EV like that, man, you can lie to yourself, but you'll like it. That is just dope. And I like being able to pull up smooth and not be all loud and everything. I'm more like that in my personality. It's like, you ain't gotta get loud. If it's gonna get loud, it's gonna be a whole nother situation. Just be smooth with it. Just pull up. You know what I'm saying? That's an EV. All this other stuff. Yeah, okay, it sounds fun for a movie. Every damn thing, it would shake. So and cut that food out. As soon as I was at my wits end, they moved, and I was so happy. I was so happy. They would always park in front of my window. How the hell with that garbage? All this I gotta do. They cut it on automatic. Well, I take it back. Yeah, you have to put it back. But it's so big and bright. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and wind this one down. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm probably gonna put this video out. I do my review of the Rivian as being my favorite one thing about working for the Amazonians. Like I said, business since the day licensed the vehicle and made it noticeable, because you can buy one of those plain with nothing on it. I found out. I was like, oh, how about that? Because at first I thought it was literally just an exclusive. like only for the company or something. But I looked it up and I saw that they have like, you can just get a plain white one, tinted windows if you want, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I said, oh, okay, good to know. Good to know. So yeah, got more content coming. Hell, I might even do some gaming tonight. It just depends on my mood and where we at in the day. Stay tuned, stay lively, stay creative, live your best art life. ONYXCON all day. Peace.